In the heart of Okuda, a forgotten coastal village where the ocean whispers secrets to the wind, stood a house that nobody dared to enter after dusk. It was the home of Mama Namdi, a woman once feared and revered. Healer, midwife, maybe even a witch. But she vanished one day, swallowed by rumor and time. All that remained of her was a dusty old mirror, hidden beneath a shroud in the corner of her sitting room. The villagers warned, don't look into that mirror, especially at night. But warnings, as we know, are only as strong as the fear that follows them. After 20 years, Cynthia, a successful lawyer in Lagos, returned to bury her estranged father. She came back to Okuda with her fiancé, Depo, expecting a brief funeral and a quick escape. But things don't move quickly in a place where the dead still whisper. They chose to stay in her grandmother's house, Mama Namdi's house. The neighbors stared. Some crossed themselves. A small child muttered, "She's staying in the mirror house." Cynthia laughed it off. Until that first night, she walked past the mirror and saw herself, but older, with blood dripping from her eyes. She blinked. The reflection didn't. She turned away. But the mirror kept watching. The second night, the mirror showed her as a child, the same age she was when she last saw Mama Namdi. She was holding something, a doll, but it was on fire. Then she heard her name. "Cynthia, you came back." She turned around. The room was empty. And the mirror? Now, it was fogged with handprints from the inside. Depo, skeptical but spooked, sought out the local priest. The old man said, "That house was never meant for the living. Your grandmother sealed something in that mirror. Something old, something angry." Meanwhile, Cynthia found a hidden journal tucked behind a wall crack. Mama Namdi's handwriting filled the pages. The mirror holds more than memory. It holds confessions, sins, guilt. If you lie to yourself, it feeds. If you tell the truth, it burns. That night, Cynthia confessed something out loud. When she was 8, she locked her cousin, Kosi, in a shed. He vanished. No one ever found him. She never told a soul. The next morning, the mirror bled. Depo, desperate to protect her, tried to smash the mirror. It shattered. But underneath the glass were more mirrors layered like a hive. Each shard reflected a different version of himself. One where he was cheating. One where he was stealing. One where he was dead. He screamed. The mirror whispered, "You cannot break what you have already become." Mama Namdi's journal had one last instruction. At the stroke of midnight, the mirror must be cleansed with blood or truth. Cynthia understood. One of them had to stay behind forever. Cynthia confronted the mirror. It was glowing now, like something alive. Inside, she saw Mama Namdi, alive, or something pretending to be. She said, "You carry my gift, child. You were always meant to continue my work." The mirror showed Cynthia the villagers who had come for help. The sick, the betrayed, the cursed, and the one she couldn't save, her cousin, Kosi. He was in the mirror now, waiting. Cynthia cried, "I didn't mean to, I was just a child." The mirror whispered, "Children lie too." Depo begged her to leave with him, but she couldn't. Someone had to keep the evil in. Someone had to take Mama Namdi's place. Depo fled. At sunrise, villagers saw that the lights in Mama Namdi's house were off, but no one dared to knock. Later that evening, they found the front door open. The house was empty, but the mirror was clean. It reflected perfectly. No blood, no cracks, no fog, just a calm face. Cynthia's face. Only, she didn't blink. She didn't move. She only watched. A curious little girl from the village stepped into the room. She walked up to the mirror and peered in. Her reflection blinked, but she didn't. The girl screamed. The villagers say she never spoke again. And every year on that same night, someone disappears. And the mirror, it waits. The mirror never lies. It only waits. You can hide from others, but never from your true reflection. The mirror reveals not what you show, but what you are. Like, share, comment. If you're not too afraid, subscribe to Tales by Reby for more African stories every week. And whatever you do, don't look into the mirror after midnight.